Guys, I'm gonna quickly just realize that I say I'm gonna quickly at the beginning of all of our videos. So I'm sorry that you've had to hear that so many times if it has gotten annoying to you. I just heard it myself and realized I've been saying it in all of the videos I've made today. So I'm sorry. I'm going to show you here how to get to your online journal, and this is going to be our writing assignment for the week. So if you clicked on the writing assignment and then clicked on the online journal, this folder should have popped up. So I'm going to click on my example and then show you what you're going to click on when you get in. So when you get in, you're going to find your classroom number and click on it, and that's the journal that you're going to be writing in. Okay. Kaylin, you are 22. So then Logan, you're 23. Jana, 24. Ben, 25. And then Brax, you'll be 26. I know with Chromebook Wise, when we were at school, Kaylin was 26, and then you guys, Logan, everyone shifted down. But for the assignment on here, Kaylin, you will be 22. Logan, you'll be 23. Jana's 24. Ben's 25. And Brax, you are 26. So let's go ahead and click on my example and see what our journal is all going to be about. All right, it says below are many ideas you can write about each day about what is happening in the world around us. This is not a place to create a random story about going to Florida. This is a place for writing what is really happening right now and how you are feeling. This event that's going on in our world today is kind of crazy, very unknown situation for everybody. A lot of people don't know what's going to happen, might make you nervous, might make you feel sad. So we're going to be journaling about how we're feeling and other things just to kind of remind us what we felt like and what was all going on during this time. So then in a few years, or when you're old and have kids, and if something like this happens again, you can possibly look back on this journal and maybe compare if it happens again. Or maybe if people don't believe what you're telling them about everything that's going on later on in life, you can show them this journal and show them what actually happened. So choices to write about: something new you have to do, what school is like for you now, where are places you can and can't go, what is something new and creative you're doing, something that you can't do, what is your family doing to stay busy, why are we having no school, have you started new hobbies, are you getting along with your family, journal about what you all did today, yesterday, or last week, what is your family doing to stay healthy, call a relative to ask if this happened when they were younger, how have your days changed, what is something you now miss, what is your lesson through all of this, or what's something maybe you've learned. Be creative and write about whatever you would like. Remember, we're not making up a story or telling about some story that happened, something that happened when we were 5 or 6 or last year in 2nd grade. Okay, this should be about what's happening right now and how you're feeling about it. So if we go to my example, I journaled on Monday, March 30th, and my journal that I journaled today is about how you're getting along with your family, and this one I wrote about my sister. So if you want to read about how is it going with me and my sister, you can read that here. The next day then that I journaled was March 31st. I interviewed my Aunt Lou. So I called my Aunt Lou on the phone and I interviewed her. And so right here, you can see the questions I asked her and her answers. So the first question I asked is if she ever experienced something like this when she was younger, like school shutting down. She said, well, I believe in December of 1969 through January of 1970, they only had like 3 days of school due to a big blizzard. So she said they didn't have anything like this where it was due to illnesses, but school shut down because of a big blizzard. I asked her what she did in her spare time when the school was closed. She said she was a sophomore in high school. She cleaned the house a lot, she read a lot, and she talked on the landline, which is the phone, to her friends. It was really boring. We walked to our neighbor's house to take them flour, and they gave us eggs. I asked her what technology they had when they were in school. She said for our music class, we listened to a broadcast from South Dakota Public Radio. Then we listened to a woman called the Singing Lady on the radio, and that's how they learned to sing her songs for music class. I said, did any other crazy illnesses happen when you were growing up? She said, no, I don't think so. We didn't have viruses, but we had outbreaks of measles, mumps, and chickenpox. Oh, and I realized this sentence doesn't make sense. She said, no, I don't think so. So that was my interview with my Aunt Lou. So if you guys want to call a relative that's older than your parents even, or maybe you want to interview your parents and see what they all have to say. Wednesday, April 1st, I journaled about something that I can't do now. And then Thursday, April 2nd, I journaled about what my family is doing to stay healthy. So you will find your online journal in our online journal folder, your number, and then that's where you will start. So first box is going to be the date, then the topic you're choosing to write about, and then right here is where you're going to journal. I look forward to reading about what you guys have all been doing, how this is all making you feel throughout this whole online process. And yeah, I'm really excited just to hear what you guys are thinking about.